Welcome back to SBR Daily MLB Odds Update. Today our resident handicappers have provided us with their recommended picks, starting with the game between the LA Dodgers and the LA Angels. So how good was Dan Haren last night? Few could have seen that dominant start coming out of him, as the Dodgers picked up their second straight win. To wrap up the series, Hyun-Jin Ryu picks up the start. He's gone 12-5 with a 3.39 ERA on the season and has looked especially good lately, allowing 3 or fewer earned runs in 4 straight starts. Ryu's guided the Dodgers to 4 wins in each of those appearances. The Angels will call on CJ Wilson, who hasn't had nearly as much success. He was struggling majorly before heading to the DL with an injury, but he didn't fare any better in his first start since returning. Wilson allowed 6 hits and 6 earned runs over only 1 1/3 innings on the road loss to Tampa Bay. Both Willie and Jeff have looked over the MLB betting lines, but they're on different wavelengths. Willie is backing the Angels to win, but Jeff believes that the Dodgers will close out the series with a 3rd straight win. The other game that we have here is the Boston Red Sox against St. Louis Cardinals, and the Red Sox left it late in last night's win at Busch Stadium. Will they be able to grab another road win this evening? It's up to Brandon Workman to give Boston a quality start. The right-hander made his first start in over 3 weeks, 5 days ago, and gave up 4 hits and 5 runs in 5 innings of work against Toronto. Workman is 1-4 with a 4.08 ERA on the season. Now for St. Louis, it's none other than Adam Wainwright on the mound. Wainwright may be 13-6 with a 2.26 ERA and a 1.01 WHIP, but he was awful in his most recent start, surrendering 9 hits and 7 runs in 5 1/3 innings against the Brewers. Now you'd have to think that he'll be able to right the ship here at home this evening. So what's the best way to go with our picks this game? Well, Jeff isn't too confident in Wainwright and the Cardinals and their ability to take care of business. So in the end, he'll be rolling with Boston and picking them on the run line. And last but not least, we got the Minnesota Twins against the Oakland A's. And both the A's and the Twins have gone 5-5 over their last 10 games, with Oakland coming in tonight's game as clear-cut favorites at top sportsbooks. The Athletics, still on top of the AL West, will have John Lester on the bump tonight. Lester was solid but not spectacular in Oakland's debut, going 6 2/3 innings and allowing 9 hits and 3 runs in the win over Kansas City. Lester is now 11-7 with a 2.59 ERA on the season. On the other side of the ball, it'll be Johan Pino, who is 1-3 with a 4.57 ERA starting for Minnesota. Pino has actually been a pretty reliable innings eater, but this is a tough matchup against Oakland at Oakland, especially since the right-hander has been terrible on the road. This appears to be a great spot for Lester and the Athletics at home, and Ross completely agrees, so he's going to go ahead and add the run line to his sports picks collection. Well, that's all we have for today, so make sure to check back with us tomorrow for another episode of SBR Daily MLB Odds Update, where we give you the insider picks from our resident handicappers. SportsbookReview.com, this is Dax Floyd.